my goodness, I'm so sorry I'm late.
That's okay.
The Kentucky Headhunters, incredible. I was watching them and they just blew me away. Did you manage to catch any of them?
I did, yeah. We both did. They're really good. I love them.
I can't believe they've never played over here before.
I think they'll play a lot more now.
I think
Crowds
so too.
out there loving it.
They are having a good time. They're incredible. But anyway, look, it's Airbourne, everyone. Hello. How's it going?
Yeah, good, thanks.
Yeah?
We're, hanging out here in the
In
barn.
my barn, exactly. I can imagine you're going to bring a little bit of energy to the festival.
Yeah, that's what we do.
That's what you do, isn't it?
Like
exactly.
the Energizer Bunnies.
And you've been banned from you've been banned from climbing, haven't you? No climbing anymore.
Yeah, that's sort
long
of
gone.
Sort of a ban.
Yeah. Is that
someone said you're not allowed to do something?
that makes you go, I gotta do it.
Something like that. Well, yeah, I mean, it's never really planned. It's just, we're rocking along, and you look around, and you go, oh, we'll give it a go, see what happens.
Yeah. But do they actually put that now in a contract that you're not allowed to climb?
Often, a lot of times, they will say, yep, great to have you on the gig, blah, blah, blah. By the way, have no idea about climbing because you're not allowed. So, yeah. But
oh my God! So what goes on your rider, just out of interest? Because I would love to. I can imagine there's a lot of one thing on it.
Well, fortunately, the Germans have made this machine, a Philips keg machine that actually has kegs, real tappable kegs. So you get 6 litres per keg. We get 6-pack, which is 36 litres of beer a show. So that's generally enough beer covered. And a bunch of wine, usually some scotch, single malts, maybe some crisps, and some sandwiches.
Just to soak up all that booze.
Yeah.
You never know when you need to,
We like blueberries, though. Oh, we get some blueberries.
You get blueberries.
Yeah, we love them.
Superfoods, aren't they? So,
It used to be the Haribos, and then someone said, look, you're eating a lot of sugar. You try something else. It's just getting those Haribo lollies. We love them.
So it's good. You've got a new album coming out in September.
That's true.
Is it going to be straight up Airbourne?
That's what we do. Well, it's no ballads, no bullshit. So.
Will you ever do a ballad?
I don't think we can. I think we're physically. It's like asking a plumber to build a house. It's not going to happen.
I can't imagine.
Pipes would be great though, but yeah, the house would be a bit sort of.
Yeah.
Made out of pipes.
So you'd be rubbish at doing a ballad, basically.
Pretty much. Yeah. Well, I don't think it's not going to work. It's not really something we feel like doing.
Yeah, we wouldn't be able to sell it.
And I don't think our crowd wants it either.
No.
I mean, doing something like that, we're not those kind of people. We go to festivals and stuff back home or whatever, go to gigs, we go there to get drunk and have a good time. As soon as the ballad comes on, you go, I feel like a piss now, I might go to the bar.
So you mentioned festivals. I mean, this one in particular, it's the new kid on the block. And it's got a lovely collection of, prog, blues, country, classic rock. I mean, what do you think the importance of a festival like Ramblin Man is?
A festival like this, because just when we did the signing, we had a lot of young kids come through, like 4 or 5-year-old kids with their mum and dad and stuff, and then we'd have a lot of like middle-aged kids, as well, 19, 25-year-olds and stuff coming through. So I think it's good to get the younger fans in to see shows, because it's not often, bands these days, we don't do matinee shows like you did in the 70s, and you do like the high school that day and then you do the pub that night. It's changed now the way touring works, so I think it's great that all walks of life can come to this festival, and it's so well laid out. There's you can walk just from here to there and you're straight there, and there's no 25,000 stages and stuff like that. So it's a really good relaxed feel, but when you get on stage, it's crank it up time.
Are you going to have a fanboy moment here? Anyone that you've never met before and you're excited to see? I
was getting pretty excited by the Kentucky Headhunters out there. I mean, I'll probably get a bit excited when I see them backstage in catering or whatever.
Yeah, trust me, they talk a lot. They're fantastic.
Oh, good.
They do. So I know everyone always compares you to AC/DC. I mean, but is there anyone out there that's influenced you that is a bit of a shocker? Because sometimes I think maybe someone like Def Leppard or something like that, I could imagine you being...
Bad Company?
Bad Company, okay.
Yeah, I love Paul Rogers. And also Free. It was one of the Bad Company thing, All Right Now.
Yeah.
I used to watch in Australia. There was a channel called Rage music video show, and they used to have black and white footage of Free playing at some festival And I remember it was Paul Kossoff with the solo, and he's just like 3 notes, and he's just hanging on him in front of this big crowd. And we watched that in Australia as kids and go, wow, that's what the UK's like, you know, big festivals and lots of bands like White Snake, Black Sabbath, you might not expect.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But the Free was the one for you. That's true.
Free, Bad Company, and Free, and definitely Status Quo.
I was going to say that because you are part of this sort of Aussie pub rock thing, and then we've got the British pub rock, which is Status Quo.
Yep.
So yeah, were you fans of theirs when you were kids?
Yeah, Aussie bands, even in the 70s, were influenced by them. You can hear the da-dun, da-dun, da-dun. You can hear that in some of the, you know, especially bands like Rose Tattoo. You can hear that in Bad Boy for Love. Just a few little things like that where you go, oh, that came across the ocean. Yeah, good Aussie pub and British rock.
So what's next for you guys, apart from the album?
Touring, and then more touring. That's pretty much what we're...
So you're not up to much then, basically?
Well, basically, I think we're going to finish this leg in Europe and UK now, then head to North America, then come back at the end of the year, do a Europe tour with Volbeat.
Yeah.
And we're going to do some French shows as well and some UK dates, I think. And then go to Australia, Christmas and some more shows, and then next year's about the record, you know. So the record comes out around September this year, and New Zealand as well, yeah.
So you're like, the next year's about the record, so you mean then you go touring again?
So this 5 months of touring, 5 or 6 months touring is just a warm-up.
Yeah, jeez.
Do you get tired of it, or do you?
No, you don't get tired. It's that period of when you get out of the studio and then thrown straight onto the stage. You need like a month before you've actually got into that match fitness.
Yeah.
At the moment, it's like run to one side of the stage, geez, run to the other side. Fucking hell.
How do you keep fit then? Do you actually bother or not? The Blueberries.
Blueberries.
That's the secret of your success, Blueberries.
It's a good one.
Yeah, but that's it. You don't work out or anything like that to
there's just no time.
bit of stamina.
The gigs,
they start off really hard and then...
Like, you know, there's I was watching Metallica doco on a year and a half of life of Metallica.
Yeah.
And it was when they came back after the Black Album. They were playing Donington.
Yeah, I know.
And they were saying, you know, before the tour, they did a month of working out and stuff like that, you know, riding bikes and shit like that. And but then they said, doesn't matter what workout you do beforehand, nothing compares to the first show. Nothing can compare. You could be a full-on athlete, but to get up and play a rock and roll gig, you just can't prepare for that.
Really?
Because you get the crowd, the energy going to the crowd, and they lift you up
that's the problem,
to beyond the point that you're athletically capable, and you just don't care. You just keep going and going, and then after the show, you just fall in a heap. You spend all your energy.
Once the adrenaline's
and then you got to do it the next night. It's getting to the point where you can go bang, 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 night after night.
So how do you fit partying in between there as well? Because that's the thing you do, and I don't know how you do.
Days off, you know.
Yeah, antihistamines.
Antihistamines. Well, I'm sorry. Are you? And here we are on Hay. I bet that's doing your.
If you have a big night and you take an antihistamine, the 4 hours sleep that you'll get will actually be the best sleep you ever get. It's the alcohol that actually ruins the sleep. But if you take an antihistamine, you actually get a good night's sleep.
I love it. Drug advice from Airbourne. Fantastic. Thank you on that note.
Cheers.
Cheers.